Good evening, my friends. Today, it's a pretty good day because we're going to be talking about the top 5 fictional dogs of all time. We're not going to chit chat, we're not going to yap, we're just going to get straight to business. Number 1, Scooby Doo. Why Scooby Doo, you may ask? The most iconic dog there is. Look how many movies he has, look how many TV shows he has. I mean, shit, even his side character, Velma, got her own TV show on Amazon, and while it wasn't the best, it's still Scooby-Doo related, so I feel as if though it's still pretty good. Yeah, W in the book for Scooby-Doo. When I was a kid, I had this Scooby-Doo pillow, and it was shaped like his collar, like the little diamond. I had a nightmare that it came to life, chased my grandma out of the house, and then just stood in front of me, floating, I don't know, like this, man. It was just but yes, love Scooby-Doo. Number 1 fictional dog of all time. Number 2, Bandit Healer from Bluey. Whoa, Bluey? A Bluey character is going to be in my list, and it's not going to be the main character. You're goddamn right it is. You're goddamn right, because what do you mean, Bandit Healer? Fossil finder guy? That's pretty sick. Loving husband? Pretty sick. Loving father? Double sick. Keepy uppies? I actually don't remember if Bandit played that. Damn. How did I forget that? I used to know that. Besides that, just overall, he'd be hitting this dance in the intro. Cool guy. And dare I say, when I become a father, I might take after Bandit just a tad bit. Just a little bit. Number 3, Crypto the Super Dog. New Superman movie coming out. They made Crypto a little fluffy, he's not like a white looking lab thing, but he got a little curls to it, can't hate on the curls too much. Has hands. I mean, just from this latest Superman trailer, man, if you go look at Crypto, he's throwing hands with grown ass women, grown ass men. As a dog. That's pretty sick. I mean, you've seen how fast he can run. He was running through the Arctic and shit, man. He was right up to you, man. It's he's up there. He's what other dog is beating Crypto in a one-on-one fight? In a one-on-one fight, who's beating Crypto? Ace the Bat Hound? I mean, if he has the kryptonite teeth, maybe, some grills, some Not too sure about that, though. Because it's Crypto. One bark from this guy, you're getting sent flying. God forbid he scratches you. I have this scratch right here from my dog, Canelo. He has one eye. Love the guy. He has one eye. Wasn't born that way. Our other dog bit his eye out. It was actually kind of traumatic. I wasn't there, thankfully. But my family retells it in detail. Yeah. One scratch from a regular ass pit bull, man. One scratch from Crypto, you're getting cut in half. It's just that simple, man. You're getting cut in half. What else? He has a cape. Not many dogs have a cape, man. That's top tier. He has the fit, he has the abilities, he has the means to do most of what Superman can do as a dog. That's pretty cool if you ask me. That's really cool if you ask me. Alright, number 4. Gonna be a little out of nowhere. Bolt from the movie Bolt. Schizo dog. Thought he had superpowers, didn't really have superpowers. Finds a cat lady. She's pretty cool. Bolt just guy. I mean, he had his own show. Like, yes, these other dogs are in their own shows and or like comics or something. But this dude had a movie, and within that movie, he had a show. He's a double star. And the only reason he is not above Crypto is because Crypto is actually doing that. Crypto is actually flying. Crypto is actually barking at people, man, and sending them flying. You know, Crypto's a cool guy. Bolt on the big screen, at least in his movie, was a pretty cool guy. Like, I remember like, he barked and sent a bunch of people like, yeah, it was like tanks and shit too, man. It was pretty cool, and the whole story, you know, that whole journey, man. He met a few wacky characters, and it was a good movie, solid movie. Not my favorite movie, but definitely earned a spot on the top 5 fictional dogs of all time. So that's number 4. Number 5. Number 5 has to be Clifford the Big Red Dog. Why? Red, as a kid, was my favorite color. Love the color red. Dogs. I used to wrestle with my pit bull, Capone, when I was a little kid. You know, we tussle a little, little something like that. You know. So when you were telling me that there is a giant dog who was my favorite color, you best believe he's going to be on the top 5, brother. You best believe he's going to be at least number 5, which turned out to be the case. Because when evaluating my top 5 fictional dogs of all time, he I'm not gonna lie to you, he barely made it on the list. And matter of fact, I'd say he's tied for number 5 with the one and only honorable mention we're gonna have on this list, Martha from Martha Speaks. She ate alphabet soup and gained the ability to talk. She should be dead. If I recall correctly, Martha's alphabet soup that she ate went straight to her brain instead of her stomach. If you put alphabet soup in the brain of any living animal, they're gonna die. But Martha didn't. What'd she do? She spoke. And she spoke. And she spoke. And spoke some more. Martha and you know... This is why you gotta talk out loud sometimes. I am putting Martha over Clifford. Because yes, Clifford the Big Red Dog would have little to no problem whooping Martha in a dog fight. Like, all he has to do is like a little squash. Gone. He doesn't even have to do it. He can get the little yellow dog and a little purple poodle to go whoop Martha for him, you know? Now, would Clifford do that? I don't think so. I think Clifford's a man who stands on business. Respectable. Understandable. But just the sheer circumstances, like, yes, hypothetically, would Clifford have some health problems being that big? Would he have to eat a ridiculous amount of food to stay a healthy weight for a dog? Yes. Oh, thinking about it, where does all his shit go, man? Like, when Clifford, like, he's a big dog. I've seen little dogs leave some pretty big dog turds, man. Where's it go? Do they clean it up? Does the city come and get it? Is that an extra charge on the family? That might bring Clifford. Oh yeah, that definitely bring Clifford down, man. You're a burden to your family. You're a burden to the city, really, because like, imagine you're just driving around town, wherever you might be, and you just see giant piles of dog shit. Or, like, you know when dogs be, like, shitting and they just stare at you like this, man. Imagine you see a fucking giant red dog taking a massive elephant shit right on your front yard and stares at you. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna be like, hey, no, you damn dog, get out of my yard? No. You just gotta let it happen. But Martha, normal-sized dog. In fact, Martha could probably just go use the bathroom herself. I'm fairly certain she could just be like, yo, let me outside, I'll be right back. Goes, pees in a spot where it's not, you know, gonna get in anyone's way. Poops in a spot where it's not gonna get in anyone's way. You know what? No, Martha is definitely number 5. Clifford just got brought down. Clifford is he's a little bit of a menace. Can't even lie to you. Clifford is a little bit of a, how does one say, a nuisance. A nuisance, yeah. Martha just talks. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's top 5 fictional dogs of all time. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you disagree? Do you disagree? My bad. I just got these glasses like 2 weeks ago, man. I'm still learning how to use them, you know. They just sit on my face. They got like the little thingies right here, man. And I feel like such a nerd, man, because like they slipped on my face, and I'm like, hello. And I'm like, what's my hair doing that? Oh, man. Okay. Besides the point. Top 5 fictional dogs of all time. Thank you for listening.